Please note when we are asked what can be expected from the government of Israel to offer, that we have offered quite a lot. Previous Israeli governments actually stripped themselves from the Samaria, Judea, and Gaza, and parts of Jerusalem, and was of no avail. People must recognize it. We propose and put into effect the suspension of new construction in Samaria and Judea, clearly not in Jerusalem. This was well received by many around the world. It was described by Secretary of State Clinton as an unprecedented step. She tried to, the American administration at that time, November of last year, not too long ago, tried to impress upon the PLO leadership that according to these new circumstances, they should enter into direct negotiations with the government of Israel, and they refused. So now they ask us, so what can you put more on the table? And more, and more, and then what? And I therefore, if I may suggest, PLO leadership must be impressed by a international community position saying there is no substitute for immediately entering into direct negotiations without preconditions set on their very onstart. Even when the soft ones were at the helm and those propositions were on the table, they were rejected. For that matter, it doesn't matter that Ehud Olmert denies that he agreed in principle to agree to the right of return. He says he didn't. I don't see too many people in Israel that do. However, please see it or view it through Mr. Abbas's eyes. He claimed when he talked with Jackson Diehl that Mr. Olmert proposed that Mr. Olmert would recognize in principle the right to return. It was of no avail. It was not enough. The gaps were wide. Now, if I may say so, whose turn is now? Whose turn? Again to say, what do you offer now? Mr. Olmert says, if they decline it, and they still insist on declining it, there's nothing to talk about from Mr. Olmert's point of view. He's not a hardliner. He's a softie. He's a good guy. He wants peace. Sincerely, how do we know? He proved it. And the proof is in the pudding. He put all that on the table.